Wait, do I not understand something? Isn't all breathing voluntary? Like, people can hold their breath, right? Humans in the chat, I need to know how breathing works. The video. Man has sex with a dolphin, then it dies. Suspiciously. So I hope you all are ready for a weird stream. Today will be pure chaos, as I said. Alright, we're going in. I have no idea what to expect. I'm sure it's gonna be fucked up. We like fucked up here.
My journey started in the place that all
That's a little
journeys
loud,
usually
maybe.
start. The fish market. I heard a story about a man who befriended a dolphin in some...
Okay. Are fish markets actually appealing to people? Because, like, I don't know, just being outside with a bunch of, like, fish, like, that are dead and hopefully not gone bad. Seems a little fucked up. That doesn't seem like a me activity.
some sort of way. And I wondered to myself, could I make a fishy friend of my own? You see, I'd seen some of the friendly fish movies, Finding Nemo, Shark Tale, and Jaws, and I thought it was time for me to make a friend. Turns out none of the fish at the fish market were alive, so we had to improvise. Instead, we went to the local aquarium, and that's where the journey began.
Hi kids, it's me, Leo, and today we're learning about the ocean. Here are some ocean facts. It's blue. Well, there's gotta be better ones than this. The ocean is the body.
The ocean's blue unless you're J-Dog, and then it's just a black abyss of pain and suffering and tears.
Body of salt water. The body of salt water that covers approximately 70% of the earth, which means 15% is land. 30% is land. I'm not good at math. You know what? Here's a fact, kids. I love SpongeBob. It is my favorite show growing up, and I like the sea. I like to see things with the sea. You know what I mean? But today, my cameraman has graciously given me a video that he says I need to check out. Is that right?
That's correct.
So this video is about dolphins?
Yeah, one dolphin.
Okay,
Dolphin
cool.
and a man.
Okay, so I guess...
I'm assuming that it's not the incident that I'm talking about that's going to be in this video. But have y'all ever heard about those really fucked up dolphin experiments? You had like the one lady jerking off dolphins so they could try and communicate with the dolphins, and then you had the dude who was constantly on LSD and fucking thought he was communicating with aliens and invented the deprivation tank, and then his shit was wild. Oh. Uh-oh. Purdy's gotta protect me. Woodjim's is home. The Woodjim's is home. Hey, Woodjim's.
We're gonna just dive right in. Welcome to Leo Live. If you haven't subscribed, you're a dolphin person.
This is Florida. This is Florida. Orange groves.
Well, at least we don't have to be surprised. The fucked up shit's in Florida. Is anyone really surprised? Anyone at all? I hope not.
Beaches, gunfights.
Sounds like Florida already.
My name is Malcolm J. Brenner, and this is the story of how I fell in love with Dolly the dolphin.
What the hell did you make me watch?
Just give it a chance, man. It's good.
My name is Malcolm Dolphin Man, and I fell in love with a dolphin. Woo! It's a bit too happy.
I was asked by a woman writer to take some photographs to
Why does this dude kind of look like if Elon Musk got a little bit old? Older, I guess. I don't know how old Elon Musk is.
illustrate
I can't unsee it, though.
a book that she was going to write.
So it was a lady who did this, huh? She said, get your camera and snap the dolphins, and you fell in love, huh? Well, I hope this is a wholesome story. Maybe, kids, this is just a story of a man and a dolphin who have a great friendship. Because at the end of the day, all you need is friendship. And tacos. Friendship and tacos. It's a beautiful life.
She stared up at us, and we stared down at her, and the writer said, "This is Dolly. Malcolm,
You know, it was okay visually, but these dolphin pictures, I'm unsettled.
meet Dolly. Dolly, meet Malcolm."
Okay, here, a rule of thumb. If you ever have to look down like this at someone and they have to look up at you like this, don't fall in love with them, because usually there's associated with many problems. Unless your girlfriend or boyfriend is very short, in which case, get them a chair.
There were no intimations that this dolphin and I would become lovers eventually.
How do you just say this stuff? There was no inclination that me and the dolphin would eventually become lovers. You know, and let me tell
That dude's camera moves so much. Who, Leo's or the other dude's? Leo's camera is freaking out today. Leo's? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Leo's camera today.
She wouldn't come anywhere near me, of course. Dolphins are usually
Well, I guess it's not
suspicious of
today.
strange people.
I think anybody suspicious of a strange man who's trying to form a connection with an animal that shouldn't be connected
This is-
to.
This is just his psyche after everything that's happened to him. Okay, Callie, Pony Boy. Feels like he handed the camera to his drunk friend and was like, react to me. Do you know the missile knows... Wait, do you know the missile knows where it is? Bro, Godzilla had a stroke trying to read that. Can you explain it to me a little bit more? I don't think I understand. Do you know the missile knows where it is? Do you know the missile man on Missile Lane?
Do you know what I mean, bro? I don't go to the monkeys at the
Blinking.
zoo and be like, hold me.
So I struck out to the middle of the pen and sort of chased her around for a while, and finally we ended up in the shallows.
A rule of thumb: if you have to chase someone around for a while, chances are it's not a healthy, you know how they have those old stories? They have the, I used to, I just wanted him to chase me. That's in movies. In real life, I wanted him to chase me is a lawsuit. And the only reason this is not a lawsuit is because dolphins can't wear suits.
Came to the point where I could reach out and touch her. I started rubbing her forehead. She seemed to enjoy that.
Rufus, good dog.
So I started rubbing her along her back.
Rufus.
I had a vague idea of what we was getting into from the title, but holy shit. This is going too quickly. I need somebody to lean me into this. Wait. I need somebody to ease me. I can do this. I need somebody to ease me into this. I cannot help you with this. You cannot help me with the dolphin? With the dolphin fucker? Dolphin fucker! Do you need assistance?
Rufus. Again, a great back, bruh.
And working my way towards her flukes, her tail.
Kind of a little random. It's not necessarily anything bad.
Midway down her body, I was rubbing her belly instead of rubbing her back. And she swam forward a little bit so that I was rubbing her.
Rufus, get the hell out of here.
Wait, I'm hitting the wrong button. Fuck! I don't know why I was pushing my push to talk. All I was doing was muting myself. Holy shit, guys. It happened. Shooting Stars memes are back. I knew I liked Leo and his weird camera.
Oh god! What? They even showed it! I never thought in my life I would ever see a dolphin's... I don't know how to even say it.
I just didn't think that that was the kind of show that, parents would be bringing their kids to Florida.
Parents, what are you doing, bro? How have they not kicked this man? This man is just sitting there in a normal shirt like, bang me a dolphin the other day. And people in Florida are like, yeah, so? I did that twice.
She was kept in the sea level pens.
A tip about relationship. If it's in a pen, don't do anything. If you start off with, where is she?
Wait, did I mishear this, or is this dude doing this in front of other people? Well, I mean, obviously, like, some people, but, like, this isn't at, like, SeaWorld, is it?
Oh, she lives in a pen. Unless she's your pen pal, don't be doing anything, man.
When I would get in the water with her, she would approach me, unafraid.
Dum, dum.
Her courtship, as it progressed, got more vigorous and intense. She would rub her against me.
By the end of this, there's gonna be a superhero called Dolphin Man. I protect people. I can't.
I'm guessing it's in a wading pool outside of a school zone. No! No!
Not swim, by the way, but I'll tell you what. I'll be shouting from the land. Get away from him! I can't do dolphin sounds. Can you do dolphin sounds? Was that good?
Yeah.
Finally. Finally someone who makes sounds about as well as I do. We're a third done with this. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry to everyone. I don't know what I expected when I was decided I was gonna put us through this. I'm just sorry, everyone.
And she wanted
But we're not
to
stopping.
on my foot, and I wouldn't let her. She threw herself on top of me and pushed me down.
So she tried to kill you.
That wasn't going to work. She became very gentle. She might open her jaws and run her teeth.
You know, if they played this to horrific music, it would be like a completely different tone.
She threw herself on top of me and pushed me down to the 12-foot bottom of the pool, very gently along my arm or my leg, which produced an amazingly erotic feeling to me. I think was her way of saying to me, look, I'm very strong, but I'm not going to harm you.
Okay,
That innocence life bar is a mood.
okay, rule of thumb, well, relationship advice. If it can't talk, probably don't date it. I'm just saying, because now you're gonna have things like, this is her way of saying. You can't have you being the translator for your lover.
Oh no.
I knew
Oh, no.
at that time that there was something different about my sexuality.
Why did he raise his eyebrows like that? I knew at the time there was something different about my sexuality. Like, as if he was even surprised. Sexuality.
I first realized I was attracted to animals when my father took me to see a Walt Disney movie called The Shaggy Dog.
I think everyone can agree in the chat, everyone in the world can agree, if he had said Space Jam and Lola Bunny, most people would be like, I ain't even mad, right?
You know what? That's right. That's right. Lola Bunny's kind of smoking. You know what I mean? That was fan service. That was fan service.
Yo, you right.
Yeah, I'm right. There we
you
go.
Right. Come on.
Strangely enough, I found myself getting an erection. 5 years old.
God damn it! 5 years old? I think I was into WWE. I was trying to wrestle.
People can get boners when they're only 5. Hello? Men in my chat, please confirm. Men in my chat, please confirm.
My dad from time to time, but not in the way that this guy is trying to wrestle a dolphin from time to time.
Zoophilia is Greek for lover of animals.
What's Zootopia? Oh, this is a movie.
Yeah.
My first encounter with an animal came when I was about 11 or 12. I tried to have sex with the family dog.
I ain't phoning the FBI. I'm sorry, Callie. I'm sorry, too. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I thought the people who stuck their dicks in car tailpipes were weird, but this is just... What did I do to us? What did I do to us?
Why you show me this video?
No, Puppo Purdy, don't come over here. Go hide in the room. You're too precious.
What is wrong with you?
It made me feel abnormal. Made me feel like I wasn't one of the guys, you know?
If he has a black friend and like, yo man, my dog, he'd be like, no, not for me, thank you.
On a particularly cold day when everybody else was inside the trainer's hut, I found myself thinking,
Florida land. That's all they could come up with. Florida land.
this dolphin's been courting me. I could have sex with her.
I was just looking at SpongeBob pictures just to reclaim my innocence.
150 years ago,
Wait, Leo, come back. Show us the SpongeBob pictures, please.
black people were considered a degenerate subspecies of the human being. And at the time, miscegenation was a crime in many states. And I'm hoping that in a more enlightened future, zoophilia will be no more regarded as controversial or harmful.
And said to himself, let's do it, but now with dolphins. What do you think went through his head when he made this statement? Where he was like, yes, black people, a dolphin. This is the real Aquaman right here.
Than interracial sexes today. I successfully made love with Dolly.
Alright, well, thanks, Alvin. This is a really good video. Honestly, I'm walking out into the night. I'm never
Goodbye,
coming
Leo.
back. This is it for me.
I wish I was smart enough to walk away.
He'll be back.
You know what? The world is actually really cold. I'm back. What do you have to say, bro?
The last visit to the park that I made. The park had been closed down. The property had been sold off.
They even sold off the property and you still did it? What is wrong with you, bro?
I went down to the park that day without
Wait, what happens to dolphins if, like... I guess what happens to any animals if, like, a zoo type thing goes out of business?
without any real idea whether I was going to be able to make love to her or not, but just hoping that that would happen.
Woke up today hoping. Just hoping. Hey Malcolm, what are you doing today? Hopefully a dolphin. Okay.
It lasted about half an hour. Frankly, it was a little difficult to make love with her.
They're actually showing it, Alvin. They're showing it.
It's very scientific.
It's okay.
She was very cooperative.
Little tip about dating. If you have to specify that she was very cooperative, maybe you don't date someone who needs to be cooperative during the process. Also an animal, don't do that.
She was very...
They're shipped to elsewhere, given to sanctuaries, other zoos, or put down. Well, that last one's a little sad. What if they just opened all the cages? Be free, little animals. Be free.
very gentle. She was enormously erotic. We played games.
Like Monopoly? Like, wait, she doesn't even know how to play tic-tac-toe. She's an idiot. She also cannot breathe on the air. She can't get out of water. She's not like a turtle. I'm not saying you should do a turtle.
We had to try several different positions before we found one that worked, which was her floating horizontal in the water and me being vertical, coming into her from the side.
Coming into her from the side. They took the time to animate this, and my eyeballs are on fire.
And that seemed to work a whole lot better because I could hold onto her back with one hand and hold and guide my with the other hands.
Oh my.
Dude, not cool. That's a mammal, not a fish. You know what? Ponyboy, I'm glad with everything going wrong in this disaster I've put in front of us. You're out there looking out for the true science, right? I have to hold on to something. That's fair.
My God, what even does that mean?
No, the Innocence Bar.
Internal genitalia, they have some waterproofing features in there that you might describe as valves almost.
Here's a tip for dating. That's a little helpful tip. Don't date something with valves.
It felt transcendental. It felt cosmic. I climaxed.
Oh God.
She made a series of 3 groans in a rising cadence. That led me to believe that she had also experienced an orgasm.
The fact that he had to say that led me to believe. Do you speak dolphin?
Dolly swam up to me. She laid her snout on my shoulder. She embraced me with her flippers.
Well, I mean, if you want to see the picture, this is apparently what he's describing. This looks like the cover to the worst fan fiction ever.
Well, when other people claim that I must have the dolphin, my response is that you can't outswim a dolphin in the water.
You can if it's in a pen. She said she was in a pen. Where's she gonna?
Bro, I don't even know what to say. I just... My soul has ended. My soul has moved on without me. We got 5 minutes left, team. We can do this. I feel like I'm forcing us to watch like some kind of horror film like Human Centipede. Shit, I watched Human Centipede and I don't know why I finished it. That was painful. That was painful to watch. That one was hard.
Swim to. I can outswim Michael Phelps if he's in an elevator any day. I can't even swim and I'll beat him if he's not in the place.
I think what may have harmed her was that we both developed an emotional attachment.
He wrote a book?
Was it a top seller?
Oh my God, he did write a book. It's called Wet Goddess.
Sounds like a romantic novel, like 50 Shades or 50 Waves.
I'm pretty convinced that Dolly was also in love with me just from the way she behaved.
I'm pretty convinced she was in love with me. Won't hold up in court.
Bro.
So don't use it to try and get a relationship, because I've heard people say, I'm
What
pretty
have I
sure
done
she's
to
into
us?
me, and then go to jail forever. So, do you know what I mean?
I'm convinced that we were in love with each other.
Nope.
Heartbreak?
Excuse me.
Oh, he's crying.
Oh no.
I was talking with a relative of the woman writers, and he told me that Dolly had died. Later on, when I got a vehicle,
Damn. Dude was fucking a dolphin and didn't even have a vehicle. He couldn't even take the dolphin on a date. It just keeps getting more fucked up.
I'd been... He was learning how to drive this whole time. How did you go see her the whole time? You were like, damn it, I gotta wait for a boat to get there. This is why you haven't seen Dolly the whole time. She's like, oh, where is he? He's learning how to drive still.
she stopped feeding. And then one morning he just came out and found her dead on the bottom of the pen. What you have to understand is that a dolphin's breathing is voluntary.
Can you imagine if Jack was like, Rose? And Jack, what are you doing?
Breathe! Breathe!
Oh my god, thank god.
Wait, do I not understand something? Isn't all breathing voluntary? Like, people can hold their breath, right? Humans in the chat, I need to know how breathing works. Dolphins have extremely weird emotional identities. Like, there's some real questions as to whether or not they can separate their sense of self from other members of the pod. Dude figuring out the dolphin loves him is absurd. I'm glad the science side of Ponyboy is here to give us hope.
God, she's gone.
Dolly died of a broken heart.
First it was suicide. That was a broken heart, bro.
I do feel a lot of responsibility for Dolly's death. I feel like, in a sense, I abandoned her because I was too concerned about the feelings of weirdness I was having.
I feel like those were...
Too concerned with the feelings of weirdness? Bro, you should have only been concerned with the feelings of weirdness. Hello? Sir? They're called intrusive thoughts for a reason. You don't let them win. The call of the void is like you have these thoughts so your brain knows that it's well, because you're not actually going to do it. It's testing you. Your brain is testing you, and you failed. You got an F-. Melody's about to be like, well, technically the grading system doesn't even go under an F. What, Jims? Does the grading system go under an F?
Involuntary function.
Involuntary? Mujim says involuntary. Says we'll see us humans basically have breathing autopilot.
That's just what I said. It's an involuntary function.
Well, I know. I was just conveying what you said, and then I was reading chat, Mujims. All right, I have got two alleged humans to tell me how breathing works.
Question
We're almost
you should
done.
have had way before you did it.
I think I was probably more in love with Dolly than I've been with anyone else in my life.
Can you imagine he has a wife and they have a fight? I love this dolphin more than I loved you, Mandy. She reached me in ways that she did this.
I'm using what's left of my soul to just reach out towards the gods and be like, please, don't let this man have had a wife and kids, please.
Would I change being a zoophile?
Yes.
Please? Please
I
change.
don't know.
Wrong.
What I would change, I think, is the ending to the story with Dolly.
Malcolm Brenner is now retired and lives a quiet life in west coast of Florida. They should have kicked him out of the state, man.
What? No, don't kick him out of the state. Let Florida keep him. I think Florida is the appropriate place for this individual and this behavior.
He enjoys a close relationship with his...
I thought with how bad I was playing PUBG, the stream couldn't possibly get any worse. But here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Bro, how do you recover from this? Holy shit.
enjoys a close relationship with his daughter.
Same, Leo. Same.
This man
Now,
has a
checks
kid.
quest
He's
round
gonna
2.
press the explore tab and see this man over here confessing the largest sin of his life and be like, Dad, oh my God. He spends his time writing and advocating on behalf of the humane treatment of marine animals. That would be advocating against you, bro. So in light of what just happened, I want to prove to you guys that not all people are that evil. In fact, me and my cameraman are gonna go right now to try and prove that yes, indeed, you can develop a happy friendship with some sea life. Okay, come on, guys.
Alright, fuck me up, Leo. This better be wholesome. Swear to the gods, I'll lose my god's damned mind.
Way too late. Everything's closed. I don't even know why I thought that was a good
Alright,
The documentary
that's
was
fine.
disgusting. I wanted to blow my eyes out, but friendship comes in all forms, shapes, and sizes. Finding a fish friend was not easy at the aquarium. You see, Lots of the fish didn't know I existed. They didn't speak English. I'm not sure if they were Russian.
Can you have a pet octopus? Do they have like really tiny octopus you can put in a fish tank?
And to make things worse, there was this guy. Who the hell is this guy? Finding a fish friend was no easy task. Jellyfish had no bones or heart or brains, so they just sucked. I even tried doing artist renditions of fish, to no avail. At this point, I was getting desperate. Damn it, that was a recording. And at the end of the day, after hours and hours of trying to befriend a fish, it seemed like nothing I did would work. They just didn't like me. But then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most beautiful fish I've ever seen came towards me with open gills,
Look at the little puppy fish.
ready to befriend me. I named him Timmy. It was then I learned two things. One, you can indeed make a fish friend. And two,
Puffers are super toxic. Alright, so fun fact about dolphins and pufferfish. Puffers are super toxic, okay? With you so far. But not to dolphins, just gets them high. They make them inflate and then pass them around like a ball. Don't you mean a bowl? I know so much about drugs. I'm so fucking cool. Puff, puff, pass. I'd like to give a shout out to my mudgems, who was kind enough to delay putting away the dishes so I could record that. I'd like to give a shout out to Smoo, who hasn't fucked a dolphin and admitted it in a documentary. Good job, smudgems.